Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Tactics Ogre, with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. On the last episode, we finally took out those two annoying kids again. Unfortunately, they ended up turning into dark angels and flying away to the north. We're going to continue our travels up north, but between episodes, I got a level 1 giant, trained him up to level 50, turned him into a snapdragon. I present you the sword named Ear Slap. A joke so incredibly obscure, probably only Snappish Hippo gets it. I mean, you could get it. It's not like it's impossible for you to get it, it's a public thing, but it's not an inside joke. I'm rambling, you'll probably never know what it is, but if one of you in the comments does know what I'm talking about, let me know, and I'll give you an annotation on screen, because you, sir, have scoured the internet. Or ma'am. Anyways, ridiculous strength bonus on this thing. It boosts my strength by 225. So my Warlock is now Destroyer of Worlds. So let's continue on. This should be kind of a long episode. I seem to remember this map having a lot of plot. So I'll be quiet for most of it. Oh, that looks cool. I actually think it looked better when it was blue. Oh, you can make the joke yourself. Oh my god. You could say that. Aw, you're ruining it. I think she just shanked us. What? No, not the baby! No, of course, this whole cutscene would be very, very different if we chose Path A, because Sybil would actually be on our team right now, and I don't believe we'd even be having this conversation with Sybil, nor would she shank us. I think you all pretty much guessed there's something a little more sinister afoot. God. The ghost or evil presence or whatever it is types like Nathan Jones. Or Phoenix Jones, rather. I don't know why I said Nathan. Yeah, where's my army backing me up right now? Oh no, it changed the color of her dress! Oh man, we teleported! Ooh, should probably get a doctor to look at that. Now this is a tough boss battle, but the alternative would have been harder. If you do this fight on Route A, you're actually fighting the Uncle Lord guy, whatever you want to refer to him as, from the crypt. And I find that fight to be a lot tougher. Now, we're not going to be bringing Snap Shippo along because those Angel Knights can banish. So we definitely want all the mage killers here. Oops, make him closer. Want all the mage killers since it's a very magic-heavy team. Or at least it's a light armor-heavy team. I want Fury to power them all up. We already have our heals. And I'll take Shally. Luckily, I don't believe liches can actually be banished. Okay, now there's no buried treasure here that's like a unique thing, although the loot on most enemies here are very, very good. Also, your main character starts off poisoned. He's one of the few stat problems that he can actually get, I believe. He does have the cleanse spell, though, so I can just get him to cleanse himself on his way over. Or he has the purify spell, rather, which, same thing. So for this stage, there's not really a whole lot of technique to it. Pretty much just rush the witch. Not just because she can freeze your game, but also because she has fluid magic. So she's going to be constantly feeding magic to Sybil. And Sybil's going to be using that magic to constantly cast her summon, Thunderbird, which you'll actually get for beating her here. Which I believe is the last summon that we don't have. Not that we're going to be using it. We have other people for summons, and none of them are wind element anymore. Luckily, the train isn't so rough at the beginning here, just kind of at the very end, where you get to the mountain they're on. Archers can be useful here, if they can fly or teleport, because you can get them up the hill to shoot down to back up the melee fighters, but it's not a huge advantage. Not in this stage, at least. The demons are, of course, high priority targets because they can summon enemies. And to talk about prize here, the dragon has the worst prize at just a sword emblem, whereas the witch has the time flux spell, the only one of it in the game. I believe it's you give an extra turn to another ally, so very useful spell. And one of the demons has, I believe it's a unique weapon. Either than that, there's just very good gear like the Narlock Mail, the Leviathan Mail, Earth Ring, Needle of Light, just all around very good equipment. So it really is worth killing everyone here. Especially considering we're very, very close to the end of the game. Chapter 3 is actually probably the shortest chapter in the entire game. So we're nearing the end. I'd say there are probably, including this episode, 5 episodes left. So, like, 4 more to go. That's what I would guess. The poison's a little annoying, but it's not a big deal. Now that I can actually get into melee combat, I should probably do that instead. I can deal quite a bit of damage, but I would do a lot more if not for his armor. Does he have good armor on? Yeah, he's got some of the best armor in the entire game on, and he's got a shield, of course. See what I mean about, your weapon strength really holding you back? My strength is very, very high, but my weapon strength is not high at all. 85 is great, but not compared to how much strength I have. That's why the whole mass leveling thing isn't really much of a difference either than having a lot of health. Let's see if I can put that dragon to sleep just so I don't need to worry about it for now. Come on. Nope, didn't put it to sleep. Alright, well let's just get Fury up on the front line. I want to give morale bonuses to everyone. Didn't get the instant kill, but still a lot of damage. What a geek, I need you to take out the casters. Oh wow, you can kill her in one slash. Now, no one better take my Time Flux spell. I probably should have thought that one through better. Wow, I don't even know if I need to use that ability. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. I'm gonna take out her two casting buddies in one turn. If neither of those loots gets stolen, I'm taking both of them on my next turn. Ooh, that hurt. I believe it's you take a fourth of the damage you deal with skills. Really want to gang up on and finish off these Angel Knights. They've got good equipment. Okay, let's hope there aren't any loot stealers around here. Don't do it, demon. Good. Go for a backstab, that's right. Don't take the only Time Flux spell in the game. That was weird. Okay. Okay, game seems to be working fine. That was odd. My emulator just locked up a little bit. I'm sorry about that. It seems to be okay now, though. Wow, if you thought What a Geek was untouchable before, now he's got an even higher agility bonus. Wow. See, the agility really matters. The strength, not so much. The intelligence is great, though. That's why Shally is all of a sudden so powerful. Shally and Rin 18 who have really, really high intelligence. Spells actually do scale quite a bit with the intellect of the user, unlike weapons with strength. So I think I'm gonna have Shally pick up this loot, since she can cast from range. I gave her Fiend's Grip, by the way, which costs 18 magic to use, so it's a little expensive. However, the damage it deals is more than worth it, as it's got a power 55 instead of 35 like most other area of effect spells. I should really be focusing on the demons more, since they're able to summon. Actually, I should be using What a Geek's skill more. I haven't shown that one off yet. Got the Time Flux. Now, I believe Time Flux is a spell that's actually only in the B path of the game. There's something else you get in the A path, and I don't remember what it is. So, cool little fun fact. If you're an A path, or if you're an A playthrough of the game, you can't actually get that one spell. I'm gonna continue to climb. Can I reach up there? No? Okay, well I'll just get rid of that poison on myself. I think it's maybe the first time I ever used the Purify spell in this playthrough. There we go. No longer poisoned. Eleanor, I'll let you move last. Yeah, I'll attack from here. Sorry, it's just planning out in my head exactly how I wanted to go about my plan. Basically, all of the panels here power down fire. Almost all of them, except for the Scorched Earth over there. So all of this ice is powering down Fairy, but let's use her ability. Just so I can show off what it is. It's pretty cool. It's got a range of 2. Ooh, yeah, that really hurt, actually. The damage she took was pretty major. Unfortunately, none of this ice powers up wholly. I'm just gonna heal up Fury right away. Just because I like to keep her on the front line, so I want her health to be very good. I don't want her using that ability too much, although it would be a great way to kill 2 casters who are adjacent to each other. Yeah, he's gonna fly off to heal, probably. Maybe use Banish. Nope, just heal. No, if he was smart, he'd probably try and banish the Lich, just to get rid of the Lich's magic. And if these demons were smart, they'd be summoning allies right now. Because they're, kind of outnumbered. You're not gonna hit Whatageek. Don't aim for Whatageek. I don't know why they try. You'd think the dragon landing on the ice would break it. Oh, Cold Breath. This one's annoying. It puts you to sleep. Luckily, neither of them fell asleep, and the counterattack might kill it? Yep. Dragon Scale Emblem. I believe that makes it so, you can't persuade dragons, and if you're female, you can't become a dragon tamer. But if you're male, it allows you to be a dragon, or a dragoon, which is actually an incredibly good physical class. Dragoon is usually what I make my team hero or leader, whatever you want to call them. But I thought for this playthrough, Warlock would be a fun one. Oh, this is good. That's your punishment for not having good armor. Let's take out the other demon. What's with these demons and, like, not having intimidating names at all? There's Dan from the last episode, there's Brad from this episode. Very states-ish names. I don't really see many Brads or Dans in Canada. Oh, we got that unique weapon. I think it looked like a crossbow of some sort. I'm not really a big crossbow user in this game. Alright, let's move everyone in. I think we're in the home stretch here. Oh. A buried treasure. Got a coral harp. John, I guess your target's over there, then. You know, it'd be really hard to block a thrusting sword with a chunk of ice. Wouldn't it just kind of glance off and go into your shoulder? He's just gonna keep flying away. Well, I really do want to kill him because he's got great armor I'd like to pick up and maybe even put on one of my people. In fact, it might be good armor for Mah-Dry-Bread if he's not already wearing it. We can kill Sybil whenever we want, really. She's in a no-win situation. Okay. If this isn't the killing blow, then I think Shally can finish it. Alright, Shally should be able to reach. She's got surprisingly good movement for a Lich. Fiend's Grip. It's gonna have to hit Jawan too, but Jawan's got plenty of health. This is gonna deal some serious damage. And she's gonna be dealing a lot more damage once I make her that Snapdragon Sword. A Snapdragon Sword entirely for intellect. God, that's strong. Alright, let's get Sybil. I should probably be able to one-shot her right here. 357 damage. Now what would Baron Soul do? Way less. I no longer have a use for Baron Soul. I like the Warlock animation for using a slashing weapon. So she should be cut in half. Sword Emblem. That Nathalorc armor. Wow. And Leviathan armor. Thunderbird scroll, which is the last summon. So, the soul denies you right after I hack you in half. So she shanked herself to get the soul out. Why didn't my slash just knock the soul right out of her? Okay, then why don't you kill me right now? Oh, my eyes bugged out for a second trying to readjust to the color switch. She looks like a giant doll. Eleanor's a experienced priestess. She can kind of heal you right now. In fact, even if you die, she has a resurrection spell equipped. Oh yeah, if we did the A path, he would also be on our team, instead of having Orson the Archer. Yeah, I hate you too. Women, am I right, fellas? Man, the audio went really bad for a second there. Yeah, somehow the shard just kind of became the rest of the spear. I believe this is, in fact, the strongest weapon in the entire game. And I think that I feel pretty safe in trusting this strongest weapon in the game to Fury, as she specializes in spears. Alright, I believe once we go to Angel's Headstone, it becomes another one of those Siege to the Castle-like things where you go into a bunch of missions in a row. So that'll be basically the end of the game. At the beginning of the next episode, I'll be showing you one of the Easter eggs before we go to the actual Angel's Headstone. Also, we'll be getting another Snapdragon, most likely. And one last reminder for everyone, that spear we just got, bring it to the last stage of the game. I'm not going to spoil what the last stage is. All I'm going to say is if you don't have someone in your party with that weapon, you will lose. You cannot deal damage if you don't have that weapon ready. And that means that you'll instantly lose when you try to attack the final boss. It'll give you a game over and you get the absolute worst ending. Also, bring Eleanor. Don't let Eleanor die. That's also very, very important to what ending you get. Thank you everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.